Now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Bogut. Wright is out there. Klay Thompson. Then there's Thompson. And it's Price in at the small forward. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. And it's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Shumpert a screen on Wright. James against Price. Irving kicks to LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got his first basket.
You know, one thing you can say about Kyrie Irving, as he's got more talent around him, he's become much more efficient offensively. Shot selection had been a question for him, but no longer as he's gotten more help.
The kick out to Wright from deep, and he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Cleveland with the ball. That's tipped. Here's Price. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves no simple finish there with the high-altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement. And Irving, with multiple 55-point games last season, the first player to do that since the great Kobe Bryant back in '07.
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Wright missing.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, speaking from experience, we already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
Here's Wright, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. Right. That is a factor. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. It's a pick by Love. Price against Shumpert. Shot off the screen. Stolen by Thompson. And Wright kicks to Thompson. Price. Price can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the shot falls short this time.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Bogut the pass to Price. From deep 3-point range, Price can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wright. For the finish, the big dunk at the end of the break.
That is as athletic a move as you're going to see right there, folks. Unbelievable.
Clark, what about the hang time?
You're talking about hang time. That fella had helium in those shoes.
And you're going to need some hang time to pull off that kind of a 360.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now here's Curry. Back to Bogut. Price dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. James against Price, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's LeBron with the drive to stop the drought. Another miss by LeBron. From deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Price. They've got Thompson. Wright is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Price, and it's Spates in at the center position. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Smith kicks to LeBron. Fires the three. Smith with the basket and the assist by James.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and proved that by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Curry gets the bucket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. The drive by LeBron. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Off target on the 15-footer.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And stolen by Wright. And Thompson kicks to Curry. They grab their own miss. Price.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw, good. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Warriors leading by 7. And Thompson sends it there. Smith the pass to James. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Varejão's shot is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Williams, that's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Wright kicks to Price. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Price. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins, the sixth best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Williams. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for right wing. Love, Bishop to James. The drive by Smith. Good. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West. And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. He played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Curry attacking.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Well, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Price against LeBron. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have got to be really aggressive. And I like that posture in mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't
let's groove tonight, Kevin. As a matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want. And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Cavaliers.